Hey guys, go ahead and grab your water bottle, mat, and a towel. And you'll hear me repeat these things because they're necessary and it's just standard. So today I want to show you guys two things. Um, Set stance, and that's gym language, but it's all part of being active. And I feel like we're all athletes in some kind of way. It doesn't have to be organized sports or anything like that. As long as we're moving and we like to move and we got the body to move, we're athletes in some kind of way. That's just my belief. And then we're gonna do a squat today. So aside from the grabbing your water bottle, your mat, and your towel, I need for you to get a chair too, because we're doing squats today, okay? So grab a chair if you need it, and just grab a chair if you have it too. A lot of times I like to use chairs without arms on it. So you may want to sometime in the future just get you a basic folding chair. But anyway, so set stance is where we're going to get our body in a natural alignment for the work that we're about to do, which is some type of physical activity and movement. But what we want to do, we have our shoulders that are over the hips, okay? Your hips are over your knees. Your knees are over your ankles, okay? And what you want to do before you engage in, exercise, you want to have your body in a neutral alignment. So where the shoulders, the hips, the knees, everything is aligned. Now, you're not going to lock out your knees, okay? You're going to get soft in your knees, and then you're going to always pull your navel in, okay? So if I ask somebody to give me a bicep curl, okay? So we're going to keep the shoulders back, over the hips, over the knees, and I'll ask you, let's get soft in the knees, okay? And then this is just an air curl, and it's a such thing, we don't need weights, but you can just curl it up, okay? So I'll ask you to do a bicep curl. But anyway, that's set stance. Set stance is just getting your body prepared for the work that it's about to do. And like I said, that's just in gym language. But on to our squat, because as we are getting into more movement, I want you guys to learn these exercises, okay? And the only way you're going to learn it is by hearing it and then actually doing it. So right now we're going to do a squat. And this is one of the basic exercises, a very well-liked exercise too. But anyway, we're going to do it the proper way. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our feet just right outside our hips. And let me say this to you guys. Your hips are right here, okay? This is what God gave us. Your hips is your pelvis, okay? And it's not way out here, okay? So, I know people like to say, that's what my mama gave me. Yeah, it is, but what God gave you is that your hips are not way out here. So if I ask you to take your feet just right outside your hip, it's going to be about the width of your shoulders, okay? So anyway, we're going to take our feet right outside our hips. We're going to turn our toes just slightly outward, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to pull our abs in, and we're going to sit back into a chair, like we're sitting back into a chair, and I'll demonstrate the chair here in a second, okay? But what you're going to do, if you don't have that chair, you're just going to ease back, all right? You're just going to ease back. I'm not going to say all you're doing, but what you're doing, you are squatting down, pretending like a chair is there. Now you see how my toes are coming up. I'm not pushing forward. I'm easing back. I'm sitting back because you want the weight in your heels, okay? So you're going to push back and you're going to come up. Inhale, and then you're going to come up, all right? And at the top, squeeze just a little bit your glutes. Now we'll use this chair, okay? Everybody is at their own level, meaning that I'm asking you to do a squat. Now, some people can get really far down. It just depends on how athletic you are. What you're actually trying to do you really want your knee and your hip to be aligned, okay? That's what the goal is, but if you're not there, that's okay because we're starting from somewhere, which are the basics. So if your squat is right here, guess what? That's great. You're squatting back. It's a half squat. But the more you practice, the deeper your squat can get, okay? So only be concerned with you. So when I ask you to squat back, make sure your chair is right there behind you, okay? So anyway, see what I'm doing? I'm sitting back. Now my butt is slightly touching this chair. So what you want to do, as soon as your hips hit that chair, bounce right back up. Sit it back, bounce right back up. Weight in your heels. Sit it back, bounce up. Do that. Sit it back, bounce up. Sit back and come up. You'll start to feel your quads. Okay? Now I've already worked out. So my quads are already feeling this, okay? All right? So we shake it out. But anyway, like I said, we're ramping things up. And I know y'all ready to get to, working out, but I have to show you guys some of the basics. That's a squat, okay? Now, sometimes you may do a wide squat, and that's okay if I ask you to do a wide squat. And the wide squat is just taking your feet way outside your hips, okay? And outside your shoulders. And it's the same thing. A lot of times they call it the sumo squat, but I'm not going to get too far ahead, okay? Because we'll learn that as we go. But like I said, a squat. Abs are in tight, push back, okay? And I'm not going to ask you to do sets and reps right now. I'm not going to ask you to do that because some of us may not know exactly what we're doing, but just follow along on this video right here. But just throughout the day, if you can do 10 right now, you're doing good. Now, if you're more advanced than that, then you go right ahead. But for the sake of this video, because I want to actually talk to everyone that's out there. So some of us are more advanced than others. Some of us are beginners. So we're going to start with the beginning. We're going to keep this going. And yeah. And what else do I need to say? You know what? I'll say it in another video because I'll say it in another video. But I want to really thank you guys for supporting me here. And I pray you all are finding value. It gives me great pleasure, to serve in this way. I ask God to use me with the talent that I have. So talking to this camera, it's getting there. The more that I do it. Yeah, when I really, really think about it, y'all. But anyway, share these videos, okay? Share it. And until the next video, I want you guys to be amazingly well, and God bless you. And the next video will be coming soon because, like I said, we're ramping things up here. God bless.